And like we told you, we are giving you all the action that is happening right where it is. We are talking about the big day today. It's Ranbir and Alia wedding. So all of you who've been waiting for this particular big day for the stars to get married, it is going to happen today. So the most talked about wedding of the year, Ranbir and Alia will be tying the knot. Now, praising the Hone Wali Bahu, Neetu Kapoor also has said that she is the best. In fact, that was a very, very candid reaction that came in from Neetu Kapoor and also sister Riddhima Kapoor, where they are really waiting for the Bahu to arrive into the family. So the Haldi takes place today. This morning, we have our reporter standing by, taking stock of what is the situation like, who all are attending and arriving, because yesterday we saw a starry attendance, and this was part of friends and families who visited, from Kareena to Karisma, Pooja Bhatt to Mahesh Bhatt, Soni Razdan, Dulhan ki Ma, to even Shaheen Bhatt, the sister, Neetu Kapoor, of course, and Riddhima. All of these people were in attendance, and this was obviously led by Brahmastra team, Karan Johar and Ayan Mukherjee. Remember, these people were the first ones to make that announcement, wishing the lead pair of Brahmastra love and light. And then, of course, later in the day, we had the official announcement where Riddhima Kapoor and Neetu Kapoor said that the wedding, in fact, is happening today. My colleague Radhika is joining us live from Vastu, that is Ranbir Kapoor's residence in Mumbai, where all the ceremonies are really happening. Radhika, just take us through what is happening right now. The excitement is all palpable. We have been, taking stock of all the developments that have been happening. Mehendi and Sangeet has happened. Haldi festivities start from today, and also Alia's Chuda ceremony.
That's right. The wedding extravaganza began yesterday with a Mehendi ceremony that took place sometime during the day yesterday, and that was followed by Sangeet late in the evening. Of course, it was an intimate ceremony. It was a private ceremony. There were a couple of A-listers who were in attendance, mostly close family members as well as friends within the Bollywood community. Of course, we saw Karisma Kapoor, Kareena Kapoor, Karan Johar, Ayan Mukherjee, all of them in attendance yesterday for both the Mehendi as well as, Sangeet ceremony. Now, as far as what is expected today is concerned, again, several more ceremonies that will take place as per Punjabi tradition. A Haldi ceremony is set to take place sometime during the day, and late in the evening is when wedding will take place. I'm outside Vastu, which is the wedding venue. This is the Kapoor household, and as you can see, this place is entirely barricaded, and there is heavy deployment of bouncers as well as cops as well. Security is only going to heighten in the hours to come. So yes, today is the grand day, today is the grand wedding day, and we expect more A-listers to make their presence, to make their way into the grand wedding venue.
Absolutely, Radhika. In fact, we do know about a VVIP list that has been prepared painstakingly by the couple themselves. Now, they have decided to call in close pals, and of course, family members will be in attendance, because we have like a huge Kapoor Khandan, and of course, the Bhatt clan, who in fact made way to attend that the Mehendi festivities. Also, any scoop from the entire Sangeet ceremony yesterday, because we know Ranbir is a private person. He likes to keep things like that. He is not on any social media portals. He has chosen to keep this wedding very, very close-knit affair. So do we have any details on what really ensued when it comes to that Sangeet ceremony? Did we have dances from the Kapoor Bells, Kareena and Karishma? What was it like?
Well, not really. They haven't obviously revealed any of the inside information. Like you rightly mentioned, Ranbir Kapoor is a private person. And since the beginning, both of them have kept this under the wraps. No official announcement had been made as far as the dates, the schedule is concerned. And that is continuing. Of course, it is through, sources within the film industry that we are getting to know of the schedule. But an official announcement, not really. No pictures really revealed. No inside information revealed. But yes, yesterday, after the Mehendi ceremony, we did see a couple of stars flaunting their Mehendi while walking out. As far as Sangeet is concerned, probably in a couple of hours, we'll get to know, some information of what happened, who actually sang at the wedding, and what was some of the music played, and so on and so forth. But as of now, everything has been kept under the wraps. We know for a fact that the Kapoors also made people in attendance, as well as the team itself, to sign a non-disclosure agreement so that none of the information is leaked, no pictures are leaked. So that is something that is being strictly followed by the guests and several in the team as well. And the phones have also been, sealed, after which, the team members are allowed in. So strictly a very private function. But yes, we did see some of the stars who were there yesterday during the Mehendi ceremony coming out and flaunting their Mehendi and really posing for the cameras. We expect that to happen today as well. More people expected to come in attendance today as well, be it for the Haldi ceremony or for the grand wedding that is set to take place later in the night.
Right, Radhika, in fact, since you are there outside Ranbir's residence, if you can just, get the viewers up to speed with a sense of what is really happening. I know still very early on in the day, it's still a little over 8. 9 a.m. is when, the Haldi ceremony, we believe, is going to start. But I think people should be about to trickle in now, at least the close family members who will be bringing in that Haldi for Alia. And then that entire ceremony is going to start. So just take our viewers through what you can see outside. And if you've managed to actually sneak out any information from the guards over there.
Okay. All right. So the guards have not been speaking to us. We've been trying since yesterday, but I'll show you what the scene is right outside. So as you can see, this place is barricaded. You have security officials right here, and in fact the number of bouncers are only going to increase. Last evening when we saw at least about a dozen cops who were standing outside and manning this entire place. I'll also show you the lights that are hanging from above these trees. Last evening we saw this entire street lit up. As you can see, this entire stretch, in this particular stretch, you have these lights that are hanging from atop these trees. And in the evening, it was beautifully lit up just last evening. And that is something that we can expect, this evening as well. We're not entirely certain if there'll be more decorations outside the building. We did see some decoration that, that were in the other side of the building as well. That was again last evening. So we hope that this place is going to be decked up as the day progresses, especially in the evening. But as to what is happening now, people haven't started trickling in. Perhaps it'll take some more time. Just like every wedding, the ceremonies usually begin a little late during the day. So perhaps 9 a.m., ceremonies may be delayed by perhaps a couple of hours.
To actually get any kind of information and get those visuals first for us, and they are on job. If they'd like to speak to us on camera, because any kind of scoop about this big wedding is absolutely something that the fans are waiting for. And this is the big wedding. Remember, we are talking about the Kapoor scion, Ranbir Kapoor. Everybody was waiting for this wedding to happen. In fact, it was much talked about. So much of conjecture was being made, and now finally today the wedding is happening. So while you wait for people to trickle in, if you can just get a sense from the paparazzi, from the very, very alert lensmen, if they can actually help you with some details, we would love to have that.
Well, the alert lensmen are on the other side. I'll try to get them. But before that, let me see if I can get a word from the people who are right outside. आप ये वेडिंग इन्फॉर्मेशन कुछ जानते हैं? कितने बजे हो रहा है? लोग कब आएंगे? कब शुरू होगा?
कुछ भी नहीं.
All right,
so
Radhika,
like
we'll
I
let that
said
be
before,
because obviously they have been
trying
asked
this
not
since
to talk,
yesterday.
so you can't really get information from the guards or anyone. Yeah, that's not going to happen because we did see, people who are entering the entire residence, even their phone cameras, they were actually clipping the cameras so that none of the pictures are leaked. So it is that kind of an intimate affair. Radhika, we'll leave it at that. Stand by for the Haldi ceremony and just get us all the visuals as you can, as in more people start to trickle in. Meanwhile, we will wait for that big announcement and, of course, the big wedding to happen later in the day. Afternoon is when we have been told that Ranbir and Alia will be exchanging their vows in front of their close ones, family and friends. So as and when that happens, we'll keep bringing you all the updates from this big wedding.